What's going on, guys? Ken Ndubisi here. In today's video, I basically just want to share with you guys how I got started online. Hopefully you guys will learn a couple of things from my story. First of all, my name is Ken Ndubisi. I'm 21 years old. I live in Nigeria. Recently, I've been getting a lot of questions about dropshipping, selling online. The first question I always get is, how did I get started? I've been into online business for a long time. I've made quite a lot of money from it. I started out with, drop shipping from AliExpress and selling in my home country, which is Nigeria. I'll basically go to sites like AliExpress, Alibaba, 1688, and I would basically look for products that I feel that people would like to buy. I found one of those products and I simply ran an advert for the product. I kind of knew that the product was going to work because I saw the product, I saw the video for the product, and it looked like something that would sell. So I basically started like that. And the first time I did it, I got a lot of orders for the first product. So I was like, yeah, this thing kind of makes sense, right? So I wasn't using Shopify at the moment because I did a little bit of research on Shopify and my country wasn't really accepting Shopify. So I couldn't use Shopify. I had to do everything manually because I get this question. A lot of people are always asking, Shopify payment gateways don't work in my country, this and that. So it doesn't really matter. I feel if you're serious about it, you can always find a way to make it work, right? You can use any other website. It doesn't have to be Shopify, even though Shopify makes the work easy and it makes everything very smooth, but you don't have to use Shopify if you don't have the payment gateways in your country. So that's what I did. I didn't have Shopify. So I just put together a little website. I put the product there and I had to deliver the orders manually. So when people saw the advert, they had to send in their order details, like their address and their phone number and their name manually. And I had to now process that manually. So that was how I got started. And that first product actually did over 100 sales in the first weekend that I sold it. So from there, I began to scale into other businesses. I began to look into other businesses, began to invest in other businesses as well. I registered my company. I basically began doing social media marketing, started consulting for businesses, helping them with, what I had learned with Facebook ads and, creating funnels and all that. So that was basically how I got started. The next question I get is, how much do you need to spend to start? How much do you need to spend to start, drop shipping from AliExpress? I started out about $250 because I had some scholarship money saved up from school. So I used that to get started. I used that to buy products and also run the initial Facebook ads. I suggest that you have at least $200 or so to get started. Another thing that really messed me up when I started was, I bought a very little quantity. Like the first time I made an order from AliExpress, I was like, let me buy just 50 pieces to 70 pieces. And, demand skyrocketed and I couldn't keep up with demand, right? But I was lucky, I was the one handling the whole customer support. So I was calling everybody that had placed an order and simply telling them to wait, that the order is coming. So I'll just call them and tell them that please, that they should hold on. So that's one mistake you need to avoid. If you have enough money, try and buy as many items as possible, because you have to look at it from the angle of, let's say you can sell 5 to 10 pieces of a product per day. Within a week, you're going to run out of inventory, right? And even though you're not using Shopify or anything, it's not really good to run out of inventory because the whole heat dies down. So that's something I experienced firsthand. That was a mistake I made when I started out. I wasn't keeping enough inventory. So that's part of the reason why you need money down. You also need a little bit of money for Facebook advertising. That's for running Facebook ads. If you don't have money for Facebook ads, I would really advise that you do something else and save up a little money before you start running Facebook ads, because you can't just start running Facebook ads when you don't know what you're doing. I kind of knew what I was doing. I've done Facebook ads for a while. It kind of came easy to me. And that was basically how I got started. I made a shit ton of money that first time. And I basically began doing the same thing over and over again because I saw the process was very easy, right? So I'll just go to AliExpress and Alibaba. I'll find products that were very, products that looked like good products. I'll simply run test adverts for them. And then I just continued like that and I began to scale. I've also been getting questions on, how do you scale? How do you find products? and all those things. I'm going to be creating videos on that as we go on, so make sure you stick with the channel. Subscribe if you're new here, and also turn on the notification bell so that you get the new videos once they come out. Another question I've been getting is, how does this drop shipping from AliExpress work? Okay, so most of you probably know Shopify, but like I said, in my country we don't have Shopify. We have Shopify, right? But the payment gateways here, most of them, we don't have PayPal, we don't have Stripe. So like, I couldn't let that bother me. I still wanted to make some money, right? I didn't want to do the whole 9 to 5 and everything. So you know, Shopify wasn't really it for me when I started out. Like right now I use Shopify, but when I started out I couldn't use Shopify because of the whole payment gateway issue. The process is simply, you go online, you do your product research, you find products that look like they will sell, that have a very that have mass appeal in your country or in any other country you want to sell to, and then you simply make orders for that product, and then you run ads for the product. Now when you run ads for the product, people are going to order the product, people are going to order for the product, and once they order for the product, you then deliver the product to them. So that's how the whole thing worked. For me, basically, I wasn't like seeing the product or anything. I'll simply make the order. My supplier from China sends it to my delivery company here in Nigeria. So once it gets here in Nigeria, the logistic company, that's the delivery company, they take over the products, they handle everything. I've simply sent the orders over to them, and then they take care of that aspect. So that's basically how it works. It was nothing very complex. It's quite simple to understand, right? You just get the products, make sure the products are products that will sell, you bring them to your country, and then you have delivery take care of the orders for you. So that's basically how the whole process works. Another question I get is, who can dropship from AliExpress, right? So some people are asking me, can a 16-year-old dropship from AliExpress? Can I do it? 17-year-old? Can a 50-year-old person do it? And anybody can do it, right? Anybody can actually dropship from AliExpress. It's very simple. The process is quite easy. Like I'm going to show in the videos that are coming up on this channel. So you're going to see the whole process. It's something very easy, something that anybody can do. So it's something that anybody can do. You can get started with like the money you have right now, and you know, just start from your home country. Like you don't even need to sell from outside, because I know a lot of people, this was the challenge I had starting out. People were like, you know, I'm in Nigeria, or I'm in China, or I'm in you know, Iran or Mexico, and I can't really sell to the US, right? You don't really need to start selling to the US if you don't have those payment gateways or all those you know, documents or anything. You can start with your own country and, you know, make a lot of money right in your own country, right? Everybody buys something in every part of the world, so that's something you need to know. That's basically the intro video. Right now I still do a lot of physical product sales. I also do social media marketing, and I'm just going to be sharing my experience with you on this channel, telling you things I learned, the mistakes I made, and everything. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Okay, take care.